How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for the Huddersfield Town game away from home tomorrow for me, probably today for you, depending on when this video gets uploaded. So yeah, for me, it's a bit of a difficult one, really. I don't really know what to expect. I know that obviously Houghton's gone now. That's a big relief for the club. Hopefully the players can play with a bit of weight off their shoulders now, can feel free to sort of play football and not under the shackles that it seemed Houghton's football had put them under. I think, you know, we've got to put that behind us now. We can't keep thinking about Houghton's football. We've got to try and push on and push forward. It's going to be a difficult one to predict this, because I don't know how Stephen Reid's going to play. If he's going to play the same as Houghton, if he's going to play something different, I don't know. Is there a possibility that if Stephen Reid does well, that he might get given a go? I highly doubt it, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. See what sort of team he picks, who you know, gets given a go. Whether he sticks with a similar team that Houghton did, I'm not sure. It's really hard to decide, to think about, because I don't know what sort of the relationship with Houghton and Reid was, whether he backed it. I did read something saying that he didn't back the way that he was playing, but I'm not entirely sure how true that is. You know, and I think you got to you know, take some of these reports with a pinch of salt, because some of them are an absolute load of waffle. Some of them are factual and some of them are true, but some of them are an absolute load of waffle. But yeah, I don't know who's going to play, what sort of style of football he goes with. It's going to be a really interesting one to sort of see how things pan out, see whether or not we do get back to winning ways. And I think the players might feel a bit of, I don't know the word, expectation that things are going to change, maybe. I don't know if that's the word. Anticipation for the change to come. So there might be, you know, they might be thinking, right, well, we've got managers who could potentially be coming in. Let's put in a good performance, try and persuade people to come in. I don't know, but yeah, really bizarre one from a Forest point of view tomorrow. I would suspect a fairly similar team to what we've seen, a fairly similar style of play. I don't think Stephen Reid's really going to have much time to come in and completely change everything. In what, well, he'd have had 2 days with the side. I think, you know, we're not expecting Stephen Reid to come and light things up, set the world on fire, rip up any trees, because he's only an interim, and he's only here for hopefully one game if we can get the recruitment right. For me, I really want Wilder. I wasn't too sure last night when I was on the show with Dan. I did a show on Luke's channel as well. I really wasn't sure, but I am sure now. I watched an interview with Wilder on the League of 72 YouTube channel, which is a brilliant interview. I'd fully recommend going to watch that one on that channel. But yeah, just listen to the way he was talking, and the way he was talking about new jobs and what sort of thing he can do. You know, he was saying about how he expects he'll probably have to come into a club who's a bit broken, probably a championship side, and that's us. We fit that bill. We fit that bill down to a T, and I think, you know, if we can get him in, he wants to come in. Rio Ferdinand is the ambassador of his agents, the agency that Wilder's a part of, and he said it's true that he wants to come, so why not bring him in? It's such a big opportunity. He's a really good manager. You know, I really like the way that he handled himself in that interview, things that he was saying, the job he did at Sheffield United. I was a bit unsure, given the fact that he built that squad sort of himself and took them up and had time to do that. It is his home club, you know, so I think, you know, it's a bit of a, that was a little bit of something that was sort of in my mind a bit, thinking, oh, I'm not really too sure, but no, listening to that, I think he'll be the perfect candidate for the job. He wants the job. The man literally wants to come. He wants to join this mess. Like, you know, you've got to bring him in. I mean, I know Cooper looks very likely. Eddie Howe over the past 24 hours has sort of come out as a favourite. But I really want Wilder. Like I say, he wants to come. He wants to join. Get him in. If I was Forest, I'd do anything you know, the club should be doing anything he needs to try and secure his signature, because he'll be a big appointment if we can get him. But yeah, ahead of the game, I think the players might feel a bit free, a bit, you know, away from the shackles. They might feel a bit confident. Oh, pardon me. Might feel a bit more confident. They might feel a bit more like, you know, oh, we don't have to keep going through that mess. He's gone now. It's a new day at the club, and they might get some points. You know, obviously one of the last times that we had an interim manager in, when it was was it Karanka who got the sack, or Karanka walked. We had Simon Ireland in against Reading, and he got like 2 red cards, and we lost 3-0 or something ridiculous like that. So I'm hoping for a bit of a better performance tomorrow, but I'm hoping for a performance that starts a new era now. The poor era under Chris Hughton's gone. Hopefully tomorrow can be a new day, a new start, a fresh swing at the bat for the boys, and hopefully we can get 3 points. I'm going to go with Forest to win. I'm going to say 2-0. Why not? Maybe it's just that freedom that they can play with, not having to worry about Hughton's tactics anymore, could be helpful. And I'm going to go with goals from Joe Lolly and let's say Lewis Grabban. So yes, for me, I'm going to go with an optimistic 2-0, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get peppered. I really don't know. So yeah, if you did enjoy, hit the like button. Comment down below what you think the score will be, what your thoughts are for the game. Subscribe if you haven't already. And please, 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 come on, you Reds.